so impressed. She served on that long angle, which is lucky. If you get out early enough on it, it sort of sends the ball perfectly into 2.5. Mark for the target. She's under pressure, but she's a bailout player. Guillaume's there underneath it. Chance for Silla. Quick in transition. Is there a touch? Challenge coming from Silla. She's sure there's a touch. If there is, Vakifbank, Istanbul certainly don't want to admit it, not at this stage. The fast play and transition from Oro to Silla certainly lent itself to staying fast off the hand. It's just whether Silla nailed the target or not. And if not, Vakifbank favourites. Or anywhere but there. So close on the way through. It's maybe a little bit of the risk you have playing that fast in transit. Milano got their way back into it, but she'll be here again, that's for sure. The fourth set of the bronze medal match here at the CV Champions League. Bronze medals on the line. Super busy here now. Yes, there's a few seats still untaken, but 3 tiers here, and the top tier is very, very busy. Milano will be looking to push from the off here, and Oro setter just starting with the service will be a big threat to the passing unit. Julu is in. It's Markova that's out the pass at the moment, so they're just shifting around depending on who's on the front court and who's where. Frankie's at 2, Julu pinches in to help from the outside. Oro again doing bits from the baseline at the right time. Ajar stays in, so still no eye catch for Frank on the front court receiver. Julu, she's going to get it back, and again, big aggressive swing. She gets up so high, and the beautiful thing about that is she's so aggressive with her approach. The ball gets a little bit behind her. All of a sudden, the timing is slightly out because of that for Agonu. She's beaten. It's a smart play. Julu certainly made a difference coming in fast. Kazut is just unbeatable at the moment. This is exactly the response from Navarini that he would have desperately wanted. Just come out firing on all cylinders, put the opposition under the cosh a bit. Vakifbank certainly have proven that they can up their level. Well, you think that in previous appearances they've still got a few more levels to work through to get to their very best. But great pass. Look at Domi again, has just everything today that's been deep on her. She's opened up, fast feet, she's kept everything behind her. Look, her feet moving sort of backwards, sideways, on a diagonal. She's tracking everything so nicely. It's really not an easy thing to do, to keep passing those deep balls underarm. Good cover for Kifbank. Lavarini is calling a little bit for calm, one would think. Agonu doesn't do much calm. She goes through the block. And Jabishulu again underneath the ball, twice in a row. Last time she went with the tip, now she goes with the hammer, and she goes out the side. Markova, serve to the inside. That's the serve that they want to create, Milan, on these front court receivers, but the block is there. They give themselves a chance in transition, but it's a monster block. And Xinyu gets across. And that one block yesterday for the Chinese international gets across here. She seals everything out again. Transition, not as many angles to swing on for Dowderop. High from Agonu. She almost has to lean on that one to open it up to the line. But she's so high that you'll lose height as soon as you start leaning in the air. Just crunches it off body. It's a great rip. Thing of absolute beauty. Kif get the pass into a good zone. Markova! Wowza! Agonu brings the heater. And then Markova does exactly the same. Back to serve, formerly of Navarra. The service pressure from the Kifbank, starting to put Milan under the pressure that Giovanni Guidetti envisaged. Markova, 7th start in the Champions League. She started this season on the bench, came off the bench and scored 20 points in that first game, and also passed at 68% in reception. And since then, she hasn't been stopped or dropped in this competition till yesterday. Better again from the Kifbank. Xinyu. And look at Guidetti. He says finally he's seeing the promise from his side that he believes in, having that chat with him yesterday outside. Always about trying to up the level today. Would have been disappointed with that performance, but again, he said that young team, and they weren't at the level, and he was absolutely fine and accepted where the Kifbank are currently at. But they're pushing for their level now. Milano failed to win last time they came to Turkey and play against the Kifbank. They'd be much better today, and having Oro in also gives a lot more stability, but all of a sudden their backs are a bit against the wall. Markova hits 5, hits 1. Through the pipe. Since getting stopped on the pipe, getting towards position 5, she's opened up the other way. And there's a big gap. You can see Kurtajic protecting position 5. Oro's trying to leave Franti and help with the pipe, but there's no way that she can get across quick enough. Kadoni's there. The Kifbank Istanbul take the lead in the fourth. Three in the pass. Dowderop probably the target to the line. Guidetti.
There you are. I was just looking around for you so I could let you know about FEQT. It's a simplified way to get diversified exposure to equities for just one ETF. Head to fidelity.ca/FEQT to learn more.
He's got to be happy that the service pressure that he asked for is coming, and it is certainly paying off in lots of ways. Nigel puts the ball in a very good position. Great adaptation from Galderov just to sort of swing and get in line with that one. But that was a perfect pass from Nigel, fast enough. You see the middle really having to track and commit. And that left Gunesh open. A couple of overpasses from Nigel so far, but overall, she certainly has made a difference coming off the bench for the service reception. Danesi, a middle for a middle, an eye for an eye. The outside should open up a little bit now with the one-on-ones if the pass can get into a good spot. Dowderop again is on the money. It's Oro's turn to serve and to miss. That's a strange one. We saw a miss underneath the net earlier on, didn't we? But having to really focus. Agoni's got a lot of work to do, and it's a bump set across to Agoni. It's a brilliant swing. Great set. I think from Danesi. Agoni just staying high and chewing off hands. Players will be on holiday after this game, that's for sure, with both teams' domestic seasons done and dusted. On the front court receiver again, and Markova shifted across, taking position 6 is Kazut. Tip over the top from Dowderop. The Cliff Bank have the momentum here. Agonu, of course it goes to Agonu. That's wide, but potentially not quite high enough. Gunesh, Markova, double teaming Paola Agonu. Let's have a look here. Where's the commitment? There is no commitment from the middle on Danesi. She gives up the middle, Gunesh, and gets across. Just not quite aware that it's her rotation to come in. Two things with that. She was late coming on, but shows that happens at all levels of volleyball for the middles. Also shows that she is still just 20 years old and can drop out maybe into concentration at times. Not much older than that, and still drop out of concentration a lot of times. Back set, working away from the body. Dowderop serves short again, but she's looked after that first pass very nicely. As we spoke about earlier, she served short there to affect the rhythm of her spike as well, and she has got after that one, and she struggled with the rhythm, caught underneath the ball, sends it out the back.
Guarda attenzione, Gas, sulla loro battuta, quella lì che della Markova nel conflitto, che è scesa così, è difficile, va bene che ci sei per provare a chiamarla. Non smettere di muovere i piedi, anche sulle battute degli altri, vai a cercare questa palla coi piedi. Ragazzi, se noi però gli permettiamo a questa linea di ricezione di giocare con la palla in mano diventa difficile, Bisogna che gli diamo un po' più di fastidio su queste situazioni qua.
Macy, 11 points. Done 6. I think all the middles have certainly played well. Danesi, as we've said millions of times, been brilliant this weekend. Bonnie can only continue to play. Big chance for Markova, tips over the top. She's just slowed down and maybe showed it to Oro, who makes the read, goes to floor, but at the same time is not quite quick enough. That is good enough, isn't it? Someone's got to react on that second ball. Markova giving the Kivbank a 3-point lead. Herman coming into the middle. This is the first we've seen from Belgium International over this weekend. Should be coming and trying to get the ball early on. Markova. Oh, what a start. Herman and Agonu team up for a block. Great substitution. Let's have a look. Out of rhythm play. Had to go to Markova. That gave the green light for Herman to get across. Double up on the outside. Agonu getting booed. Ijo overpass. Massive opportunity to bring it back to one. Agonu goes soft and slow into the angle. That brings the defense into the game a lot more. Quick to the outside, fast off the hands. Jansu Erzbai goes over on two. We've seen that a few times. Touch off the block to Dowderop, who puts it away. We are back to one. It's not an easy thing to do. Ajar is just passing slightly off the neck. She's frustrated. Franti shut down. Herman has come off the bench and made a real impact here. Best score in the Turkish league in 2023.
Don't forget pipe in exclamation.
Belgium International is cooking.
Enough. Attack straight and low against me. The block. Enough. Attack out one short diagonal. I'm okay. Attack out one linear block out. I'm okay.
Gonu, almost a jumbo. Over the top of Ijar, and Ijar gets a disappointed look from Guidetti, almost to say, what is going on here? She's slow getting across to that base position, and she gets caught moving forwards. You can see, initially sees the tip and decides to move forwards, gets done deep.
Nobody's time is pushing anymore in there. We just here at the last moment, one escape, another escape, decide to take the ball in the middle, and this one go. Cut and take out court. I don't take the rest, you take the ball in front. Inside out. Haydi. Yeah.
Milano by 3, they were trailing moments ago, are just sort of gone, and she's slow getting to position defensively again, and that's why she got beaten last time. The confidence drops and the movement gets slower, and you can't really afford that in this game. High on Franti, and you think now that it might just be game over here. Zetti done exactly what she was meant to do. The tables have turned though in the time that she's been on. Chance for Markova. I mean, that's gone over. That's a great thing. Now she has to shuffle around again. Franti looking for a touch. No touch this time. No challenge either. Great dig, just getting the shoulders forward and getting the platform on the ball. The Japanese Americans really had a good game today. Impressive yesterday as well against the Monaco. Straight down the line. Great pass really from Shebashulu. But there, the block of Milano raining down a little bit more pain. They're 2 away from taking bronze here. Deservedly so. The Kivbank found a little bit of fire at the end of the previous set and the start of this one, but It's also been a tough weekend for them. Is there one more big push with Eti and the Give Bank here?